Let's go.
Hi.
Hi. What's up?
Hello. Nice to see you. It's like the third or fourth? I think it's
Yeah,
the fourth.
it's like 3 or 4. We nice to
So
see you again as well.
now I'm talking about like travels and other stuff like that.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
So I was only 4 when I first traveled far from home,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
I went to Cusco, my grandpa, my sister, and my mother.
Mm-hmm.
How old were you when you first traveled like far?
Um. Well, I guess I was like actually far like out of the country. That was like I was 5. I was 5. Yeah, I was like 5, and we went to like China. We went to Beijing. We went to Hong Kong, and that was like like a week trip type of thing. That was pretty cool. We went to like Disneyland and all that stuff.
And Huskil is pretty cool. The sea, like the other stuff, rivers, they're really cold.
I think I've been there, but I was too young to know.
Yeah, forgot
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I've been abroad for like 2 times.
Mm.
Besides New Zealand, how many times did you like travel to?
Once, yeah, it was
Have you
basically
traveled
just once. Cause like
once?
only time I ever go out of the country is to go to New Zealand. So that one time I went to China and Hong Kong, that will be the only other time. So once.
Oh, okay. So I've been to China and Russia before. So
Oh,
you've been to China, right?
yeah, I've been to China.
And the atmosphere in Russia was really cool. The
Hmm.
big forests and the clean like streets really looked cool. What is it like to be in New Zealand?
Um, it's very green. Like there's a lot of grass. It's because it's always green because it's never too cold. So there's always grass. There's always trees, and yeah, it's very clean streets
Okay.
and all that stuff. Yeah, it's very nice. It's very nice. Very nice and clean.
Like in Russia, there were brown pigeons. Like,
Uh,
have you ever seen a brown pigeon before?
no, no. I think those are different types of birds. I don't think they're
Yeah,
pigeons.
I thought they were pigeons.
Uh, I've never seen one.
In China, we were eaten in a Chinese restaurant.
Can you say it again?
In China, we went to a Chinese restaurant to eat.
Yeah,
So, have you ever eaten in a Chinese restaurant?
yeah, I have because I went to China as well, and we tried like a
Oh,
Chinese
yeah.
restaurant, and like it was pretty cool.
And we ordered fish,
Hmm.
but there were octopus.
Yeah.
And the octopus was really gross and hard to eat.
Hmm.
So,
Very
have you
chewy.
ever tried like eat, eating an octopus before?
Yeah, I have. I've tried it at like a what's that? It was some kind of Asian place. I think it was like a Korean or it was like a Chinese place. But yeah, I've definitely tried it. It's a little, it's very chewy. You have to like really chew it down to eat it.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that is hard. Yeah.
Hmm.
So, however, the soup was really good. I thought like the spice. I really like spice, so spicy soup is really good. Have you ever eaten a Chinese food soup or something?
I don't think I've actually tried like specifically Chinese soup, but I have tried like Asian types of soup as well, like Vietnamese soup, Korean soup, Japanese. Like they're all really nice. They all
Yeah,
taste very different, but I do like the spicy as well. Like spicy soup.
yeah.
Yes.
So our family always prepare
Mm,
food before going on trips.
yeah.
Like when we went to Russia, we made some rusur
Yeah.
we ate during the trip on the roads. Do
Mm.
you do? Does your family do it as well, like going on trips or
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
just
yeah,
buy
definitely.
food?
We make like we prepare food and stuff. Well, it depends on how long the trip is. So sometimes if we're feeling just like short trip, we go out and we just get food outside. Or if it's like a long trip, we always prepare food and all that stuff.
Oh,
Hmm.
and what's the difference between traveling in Mongolia and New Zealand?
Um, I don't know. I feel like I personally don't see any difference to it. Like, it's like, I guess the weather and stuff are different, but that's just like normal. Like, and all, it's very hilly. So like Mongolia, if you're going on a road trip to like a countryside, it's just flat road, right? It's just like fully
Yeah,
flat. But like New Zealand has a lot of hills and mountains, so it's just like doing this all the time. Yeah.
that's really cool.
Hmm.
I wonder if I could go like that. There's really good spring that flows a very healthy water thingy, like,
Yeah.
uh, and it's in Bayangor
Mm-hmm.
and called Chargaltut. We always go to that place every year. Yeah. Is there anything like that in New Zealand?
Um, so New Zealand is like famous for having a lot of places to visit and see, like tourist stuff.
Yeah.
That's how they make most of their money, basically. So they have a lot of places like that. So I can't really give you a specific one. There's like this waterfall we go to every like now and then, and it's like connected to a really nice beach, and it's really fun. But
No,
yeah,
it's something like a spring. Like, do you know about Rasang?
yeah,
Rasang?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
we do have that as well. Yeah, yeah, we do.
No.
It's a
Okay.
place called
So,
Rotorua. Yeah, it's like hot springs. Great. It's
have
very
you ever gone to a trip with your relatives?
yeah, definitely. It's the only people we go with, basically.
We always go. Our relatives, like, our close relatives.
Yeah.
So I usually play with my phone during my time in the car.
Hmm.
So what do you usually do in the car?
Таймч ингээд нэг талаараа хуваагдчих нэг юм блоклоод байна да. За. За. What do I do in the car? Uh, not much. Like I listen to music from my phone. Sometimes I play on my phone, but when I get like car sick if I'm playing on my phone while driving, so that's a little problem. So I just
Usually
basically sleep.
sleep.
Yeah, I basically
Yeah.
just sleep and listen to music. That's very
Yeah.
and just talk to people.
So I vomited the first time I went on a trip. It was really gross.
Yeah.
While going on a bus. So
Mm. Oh,
I
that's rough.
yeah. Have you ever vomited while going on a trip?
Yes. In car. I've done it. I've vomited in a plane before as well. It's not nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
I traveled by a plane only once in my life, like
Okay.
in Mongolia.
Yeah.
So, how many times did you travel by a plane? Like,
Um, it's like 6 or 7.
ah,
Yeah, it's just like because it's like here and there, from here to New Zealand to Mongolia, Mongolia to New Zealand, and it's just like do
yeah.
that. Yeah, and we have like um, so there's no flights that go from Mongolia to New Zealand, so you have to go Mongolia, China, New Zealand, or Mongolia,
Oh,
Korea, New Zealand, and from New Zealand to Mongolia, you go New Zealand to Korea and then to Mongolia. There's this it's like a 2 flight thing,
uh,
so it's actually more like 10 or 12 trips. Yeah.
like, is it a cool experience? I've only traveled by plane when I was like very young, so I
Mm.
can't really remember it.
Um, Personally, like it's the first two is pretty exciting. Like the first time you get in a plane and you're going really fast, but it's just tiring, man. You're sitting for like, well, if you try, like, depends on how long. So Mongolia flight is 12 hours. So you're gonna be imagine like you're being in a car for 12 hours straight. It's basically that, and you can't
Oh,
stop.
okay. That's
You
stupid.
can't like stop or take a break. You're stuck in the air and you're gonna be flying for 12 hours. It's basically like that. So it's very tiring.
Mm. So, have you ever traveled by like a ship?
Like boat, no, not that I remember.
Oh,
Oh, like kinda like we went from like one to a little island, but I don't really count it. It's not like a travel. It was
ah.
like 30 minutes.
So, now would you like to ask me a couple of questions?
All right. Do you have any countries that you want to go to yourself? Like,
Probably Japan and America.
okay.
That's the most
I see. Why Japan?
culture.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's a good answer. I like that. I like that. Um. Well. So. Huh. Why America though?
America, 'cause there's my relatives there, and I
Oh,
really want to check out the schools like dormitory. Yeah, something like that.
I see. I see. Right now, America's not a good place to be in right now. I feel
Yeah,
like
I know.
you should pull up to You should come to New Zealand. It's better.
When I have time.
Yeah. And money. Not time, money. When you have money, you should come. Yeah. When you have money, you can go anywhere. So I'm making the choice. Um. So has anyone else in your family has like been to other countries or no? Is it similar as you? Is it same
No,
as you as well?
no. My father goes to many countries like America, Japan, China,
Oh.
Portugal, whatever. There's so
Yeah.
many countries. Can't even remember. And my mother goes to like Japan, Korea many times, but because like my mom is a Korean teacher.
Oh. Cool. Yeah. So you have a good basis of like your family is like used to going out and what do you call it? Going out of the country, living in different countries. So it's very likely you'll end up in a different country.
Yeah.
So that'll be pretty good for you. It's a really cool experience. Like, what if you could go to like America or Japan? What would be the first thing like that you want to see? What would you be most excited about going?
Probably an event,
What do you mean?
anime con.
Ah, yeah. That'd be pretty cool. There's like one around here in New Zealand. It's pretty cool. You are into
Never.
anime and stuff, so that's huge.
Okay.
All right, I think that's it for today. Any
So
questions? Yeah.
no.
All right. Talk to you later. Bye.